Hi. Hello. I'm still here. I've been debating a lot about whether or not to keep doing these videos, and I'm sorry that I haven't been letting you know what's going on with me or like keeping you in the loop. I just haven't been doing videos. I am going through so much right now, and it's so much good stuff, and it's so much change. And I'm kind of in this process of stripping away what's inessential and just focusing on what's bringing me joy and what's adding value to myself and the world and what the heck I'm here for and doing with my time right now. And frankly, I have not been compelled to be at a computer making a video or writing blogs or stuff like that. I'm not a good Instagram poster unless I feel like it, and then I kind of start it and then I stop it and float off to somewhere else. And that's okay, except that I feel weird about it still. Like, is it okay? Like, I started this, I had this idea about starting these videos for people who are starting their own business like me, but my business isn't even, I haven't even decided fully what that is. Like, I'm evolving all the time and my purpose is evolving all the time. And right now I'm a full-time student. And it's been an awesome, hectic whirlwind. I went to Australia for 2 weeks, which was so amazing and just full of profound experiences and learnings. I was visiting with my dad, and we had so much good healing and crying and arguing and fighting, and then like ultimately like strengthening our relationship, and it was very positive. That was 2 weeks and my first time in Australia, and it was just a lot of growth and change. And then I came home, and 2 days later, with jet lag, I started school again. Full-time student, commuting from Denver to Boulder. I love it. It's my dream school. I'm so happy to be there. I love my life. But it's just a lot, and it's frenetic, and it's fast. And I'm about to leave this Friday for a river trip, 7 days on a river in Utah in a canoe with some women. And there's going to be a 48-hour solo ceremony, and I'm really excited. I don't know why I'm telling you all this except to say, well, for one thing, I found I had a new subscriber today, and that made me feel like, okay, people are paying attention, people care about this, I care about you, and I care about this journey that we're on together, and so I'm going to come at you with another video. And what I want to offer is this thing that, here's what I keep forgetting, is that we are not in our feelings alone, ever. Does that make sense? It feels like we are. But like, I'm wrestling with some shit that I forget that is very common. Like, it's a human experience, right? Like, the fact that I'm feeling like I'm not doing stuff right, or I'm not caught up, or I'm not successful as an adult or as a person or whatever. I'm not alone in that. And the more I started to share that, the more people around me were like, oh my God, thank you, I've been feeling that too. And the people that were saying that surprised me that they said that, because in my mind I look at them and they look like they've got it together. They look like they're calm. They look like I make all these assumptions about them and their lives, and I think that's just sort of a natural thing to do, but it's really refreshing to keep remembering that that's just my brain at work, and that's not the reality. The reality is we all feel fucked up sometimes. We all feel frantic and out of touch with the world or with ourselves or with life. We all have moments where we just feel like, what the fuck is going on? And so I just wanted to add my piece of it here to anyone who's watching this that feels like they are doing it wrong somehow, or that they are wrong somehow. You're not. You're just exactly perfect where and how you are. And I know that it doesn't feel that way a lot of the times. But if you can find a place within you that can at least pretend to believe it for now, it can help you get through, I think. Maybe I'm not here to help you get through anything, but just to share with you that I'm going through some shit. I find it interesting. I tend to beat myself up even more sometimes when the things are really good and I'm still stressed out and frantic and beating myself up about stuff. Because it's like, God, your life is really good, Amanda. Like, why don't you get it together? Why don't you just enjoy it? And yeah, and sometimes it's hard and it feels like a lot. It feels like overwhelmed. So I don't know if any of this made sense, but I just wanted to reach out into the void and say, I'm still here, I'm a mess, and that's okay. And if you feel like a mess, hopefully this at least makes you feel like you got a buddy in your mess. All right, take care. Good night.